Are you the same Maria Anita Ruiz who was placed on community supervision in 2022 CR 2434 for the offense of harassment of a public servant on July 8th, 2024 for a term of 6 years? Is that you? All right, so counsel, you on this side. So state you're withdrawing this?
Yes, Judge.
All right, and what is happening with the underlying case?
It's in Bell County, and so my understanding is re-indictment over there, and they're planning to file their case. I just don't have time for that.
That's correct, Your Honor. She's on strict pre-indictment, pre-trial conditions.
All right. All right, Ms. Abrams. Of course, I'm not taking the number one is true because y'all have withdrawn it, but what are we going to do as far as conditions here?
I would probably recommend Instagram or some type of she's not on the occasion interlock anymore.
She is on interlock. Sorry, no, she's on interlock for Bell County.
It's
Okay, she's saying for Bear, but it is a Bell County condition of your pre-trial. So she is on monitor, Your Honor. But I did let the state know that, you know, my client's not opposed just to Scram for showing the court that she is serious about her change in behavior. So if the court is so inclined to order her for Scram for maybe we offered the state 4 months before the MTR was withdrawn, just to show the court and the state that we were serious about this behavior change.
So, Judge, when I'm looking at the conditions for Bear County as far as her probation is concerned, I don't show that the ignition interlock is still installed. We did have a removal that is completed back in 2023.
Well,
So I would have to get more information on that.
And part of her conditions that I see here, unless they've changed, was that there was to be no driving. So allegedly, somebody's driving when they're not supposed to be driving.
Yes, ma'am. I did speak with the people in Satellite and they let me know about those conditions and as to why it said the other, but I had my son-in-law go and take me to get the ignition interlock into the car. I haven't been driving. I work remote.
Oh, well, this is the thing. I'm just telling everybody. My conditions, unless they've changed, was no driving. No, that was in place beginning February 6th, I think. February 6th. It was agreed $20,000 bond. Oh, you know what is a condition as bond?
Oh, that's why the confusion is, Your Honor. So it's not part of her. Yes, that's correct. So, and my client hasn't been driving. She works from home, but she's been blowing. That's correct.
All right. So alternate main conditions to include probation. You said Scram?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to order then Scram, and there's to be no driving.
No driving to continue, Your Honor.
Yes.
For how long?
Until further notice. If she wants to drive, then you all will need to come back here and file a motion and ask the court to consider her to drive. If you all want Scram removed, you have to come back here, file a motion, and we can hear whether or not Scram should be removed.
In 4 months, would you feel that's enough time to come back to, Your Honor? Potentially?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Is there anything else? No. All right. And I've signed the motion, and you need to make sure you're on time for court. All right. Thank you.
Judge.
Thank you for dressing appropriately.
Good afternoon, Judge.
Good afternoon. All right. So are we ready for jury trial or no?
Judge, we're set for a discovery compliance hearing. The state, we had a phone download that occurred. The state got their information from SAPD Thursday or Friday last week. Today I brought my hard drive in and it's been downloaded to here, so I need to review it. I'm imagining there's a series of text messages which could be inculpatory, exculpatory. We're gonna find out. So what we're asking for is a trial date. We are asking for a trial not too far off if the court can do it. You know,
We can do it tomorrow.
we could do 2 weeks, 3 weeks would be great, Judge.
Okay, not tomorrow though, right?
Not tomorrow, only because, you know, there's probably a significant amount of stuff that I have to go through.
Okay.
But at the same time, we don't want to put our trial off long, so.
All right, I need a jury trial date. And it'll probably be 3 days.
Yes, Your Honor, for the state's case in chief, about 2.5 days, 3 days.
Okay.
It's about right, Judge.
How was I able to figure that out? It was just based upon the attorneys that I see before me and how you all move through trial. May 13th.
That's fine, Judge.
All right, your jury trial date will be May 13th. Any questions?
Not from the state.
All right, your plea deadline date has expired. The court will only consider plea bargain agreements that are with good cause, or either you'll have to plead open to the court. Do you understand?
We do.
All right, and is it going to be, if he were found guilty, would it be to the jury or to the court for punishment? Or that's something,
We haven't decided that yet, Judge. That's still up in the air.
does anybody want a bench trial?
Not from the state, Judge. I don't know about defense.
We would love a bench trial, Judge, but the state. they won't
So
cooperate.
if you all want to discuss that, if you want a bench trial and the state agrees to it, then we can have your case on the docket sooner, probably.
I'll talk to the state. We'll see about that.
All right, thank you.
Thank you,
Here's the
Judge.
thing, if you come to me for a bench trial, guess what? If the state proves their case beyond a reasonable doubt, I'm going to find you guilty. If the state doesn't prove its case beyond a reasonable doubt, I'm going to find you not guilty.
Right.
That's the way it is with me. Okay,
You're a fair judge, so I don't have a problem with that at all.
all right, so it sounds like he wants a bench trial, then state if you all will seriously discuss whether you want to proceed with a bench trial, we can do that.
We'll look into it, Judge.
All right, thank you.
Judge.
You're welcome. All right, just give me 1 second. All right. So who's the prosecutor on this case?
You're on.
All right, are you entering a plea or are we going to jury trial?
We have a plea bargain agreement, Judge,
Oh,
but it entails them filing this misdemeanor case that they're gonna file on, and I believe they're asking us to get recalled for Thursday.
Well, so yes, he does have a pending misdemeanor case that we're getting filed right now. Might need a little bit more than Thursday based upon talking with staff upstairs for the things to be properly processed and it gets assigned to a court. So if we could have maybe a 2-week reset for a plea to be entered on this.
all right. So this is what I'm going to tell everybody.
A few moments later.
All right, thank you. Hello. So have you all discussed bench trial, jury trial?
Well, I mean, I guess potentially it might go to trial, but we don't have proper notice for the trial to be done.
Yeah, you do, because on the jury docket, it's jury trial. So do you all want a bench trial or do you want a jury trial? Discuss.
I think we were set for our final conference, Judge.
This has been set for a plea deadline date like 3 times before.
I think.
So if y'all haven't reached an agreement, then this is where we are. So if y'all want to discuss what you all want to do,
What I would like to do is set it for probably a jury trial for the next couple of weeks.
if y'all want to set this for a jury trial on another day, it'll be tomorrow.
Judge, I have a plane ticket. I'm
Oh,
heading
where
out.
are you headed?
I am headed to Miami tomorrow.
What are you doing in Miami?
What everybody does in Miami, Judge, have a good time, relax. Get
I
away
mean,
from
do
the-
we even know if the flight is going to leave
Huh?
Do we even know if the flight is going to leave? So much has been happening of late.
Is that like a philosophical question or what? I don't
Well, I mean,
understand.
sometimes, there was just something on the news where they were canceling flights. And I don't know if Miami is in that with regards to cancellation.
That's the first time I've heard of that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I've never
Impart
heard of that, no.
upon you.
Yeah.
When are you back?
I come back, probably Tuesday, but Judge, I do have some dates that I'm available that are sooner than later, if that's what you want, if that's what you're thinking.
Mhm.
Because I would appreciate it if I go on a vacation, I don't have to work while I'm on my vacation. That'd be appreciated. So the dates I have available are April the 14th, is as soon as I could come back. That'd be what, 2 weeks away, 2 or 3 weeks away, or the 21st.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, put this on April 21st for jury trial.
Thank you, Judge. So, we need to get you some clothes. And I'm gonna come see you probably Monday. I'll pick it up. Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And are you Ms. Ruiz?
Yes.
All right, did you review the document entitled Motion to Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Are you the same Maria Anita Ruiz who was placed on community supervision in 2022 CR 2434 for the offense of harassment of a public servant on July 8th, 2024 for a term of 6 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
Right, state.
Violation of condition number 4. In Bexar County, Texas, the defendant Maria Anita Ruiz did when and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of November and December 2024 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
I didn't hear, I'm sorry.
All right. Could you read that, please?
Violation of condition number 4, in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant Maria Anita Ruiz did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of November and December 2024 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true? State.
We waive and abandon the remainder.
Any objections?
No objection.
Okay. Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, and sentence you to 6 years in the prison and up to a $1,500 fine? Did you understand? Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 4? All right. So you've said that it's true that you didn't report for the months of November and December of 2024. You understand that? All right.
No, she has some mental health issues and she was recommended for DDR.
Well, do you believe she's competent to enter a plea of truth?
I do, because I asked her questions that she answered.
Okay. All right. So you're pleading true. If you have an agreement, I don't have to follow that agreement. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So knowing that I don't have to follow any agreement that you may have reached, do you still want to plead true?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is, Your Honor, and just so the court is aware, the state is in agreement with probation's recommendation to alter and amend the defendant's conditions so that she will be ordered to participate in DDRF. It appears that there is a Tacoma evaluation that's scheduled to occur in custody on March 27th of 2025. And it appears that previously, as a condition of probation, the defendant was ordered to live in Alpha Home, and she did do that, but when she was released from there is when she started to fail to report.
All right. So, Ms. Ruiz, is that you're asking the court to follow that?
Yes.
All right. Probation. Do you think this is the best placement for Ms. Ruiz?
Honestly, Judge, I think to do the Tacoma evaluation, we don't have very much data or anything on these.
All right, then what I'll do is I'll deny the motion. Alter and amend conditions to include a Takami evaluation and consideration for DDRF, and that is to happen in custody. And when did you say the Takami evaluation was due?
I believe it's scheduled on March 27th of 2025.
Okay, so Ms. Abrams, when would you like this brought back? Just for an update.
I mean, that will give us an update on whether or not she's been approved for DDRF.
All right, April 3rd or later?
April 3rd.
Okay. All right, counsel, that is the court's ruling, and we're gonna have her brought back April 3rd just to make sure that she's not lost in the system,
Yes, Your Honor.
and we'll see what the evaluation tells us.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.